One of the things that I don't want to do as I transition myself back on YouTube more full-time, I guess. But then again, is YouTube ever really full-time for anybody? I mean, when you look at the hours that you really have to put in for YouTube, it's still not full-time. YouTube will almost always be a part-time situation. But whatever, that's nor here nor there. As I transition back to YouTube, one of the things I want to do moving forward is stop talking about myself so much. What I did, oh, that was horrible grammar. Whatever. What I was doing was I was allowing my narcissism, as some people have told me, to take over my YouTube. What I mean by that is that I was only talking about myself, you know, and I guess in my head, it was a way in, to me anyways, staying away from the YouTube drama, staying away from just other YouTube channels and whatever else everybody else was talking about, and trying to make my channel unique. And what it did was it slowed the production of my channel down to a crawl. And it got to a point where I just was putting out a bunch of lazy content, as I was told. And the videos just weren't as interesting. I mean, even as I always, I don't go back and rewatch all of my YouTube videos, but I do go and rewatch the good ones. I do understand my gift, of gab. And so a lot of times if I make a good video or even a half decent video, I can go back and watch that video 10 times and listen to myself talk. Again, narcissist, what you want me to do. But it got to a point where even, I don't think, it had like a month had went by and I hadn't watched none of my videos because it was all boring. Not that it was negative content, it was just me. Me. And I just don't think that is fair to my subscribers to only talk about me and my trucking career and what's going on in my life. So going forward, what I want to do is I definitely want to drift away from just talking about me. I want to introduce other topics, trucking and non-related. So if you have any ideas that you may want me to speak on, I am 4 years in the game at this point, and despite the inconsistencies in my stable job or unstable job history, I have a lot of experience. Or I shouldn't say a lot. Some people may get offended or butthurt by that. I have enough experience to be able to tell you what to and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? I've done pretty much everything from OTR, regional, dedicated, local, semi-local, OTR local. I've done everything but the oil field, flatbed, car hauling, cattle hauling, oversized load, the big boy stuff. But reefer, dry van, containers, tankers, I didn't touch boxes even though I almost did. I haven't done doubles. I mean, it's a lot that I've done. It's a lot that I haven't done. Trucking is a big industry, so. But I do think that I'm at a point where I'm able to give good advice. I do. Some people may laugh at that. Some people may think that's a joke. But at the end of the day, what's important is that I believe it. And because I believe it, I'm going to act on it. A lot of times we speak on stuff that we don't act on. We just talk. But that's what I'm going to do. So, moving forward, it's not going to be more so about me anymore, man. It's just going to be about what I've learned and how it pertains back into a 1 or 2 year rookie who's looking for some advice. You know what I mean? So that's what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I've just learned that as far as my personal moves, I kind of touched on it in another video. A video that I uploaded. But then, matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that clip and I'm going to put it about right here. And I just kind of wanted to deal away from that because it's just, when you prematurely put ideas into the world, you know, when you, for example, like, let's just say I would decide that, okay, I want to, let's say I was OTR, and I would say, hey, I want to go local. What would happen is that before I would even put any thought into it, before I would get a concrete plan on how I wanted to execute doing whatever I was doing, whether it was local, whatever, I would put it out there as an idea or whatever, and it would get ripped apart, torn to shreds. People would give me a million reasons why I shouldn't do it. And when you have an idea that is that premature, that early on in the process of formulating an idea and a plan and executing, it's fragile. So when you put out that to the world, and you got trolls, you got people who disagree with you, you got assholes, for lack of a better word, and they taint it, and they just, you know what I'm saying, step all over it, it jeopardizes it. And not only does it jeopardize it, but it jeopardizes your perception or your idea or whatever you was thinking of it. So what happens is, like, when you say you're going to do something and you're not 100% sure that you're going to do it, but then you get all these different opinions and all this feedback from a bunch of different people, and now they're tainting your idea of it, it just leaves room for doubt. Okay, so if you saw that clip, then, excuse me, you should know how I feel. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I was coming up with these ideas, which sometimes they were great ideas. They were outstanding ideas. And I would put them out into the world too prematurely. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. And for whatever reason, I have amassed a lot of people who just don't like me for whatever reason, or just assholes who choose to camp in my comment section. So it would be a lot of discouraging things said, negative things said. And despite what people want to say or admit to, that stuff affects your mindset and the idea that you have put out there. You put that out there looking for opinions. You know what I'm saying? So when people say, oh, I put it out there, but these opinions don't bother me, they're lying. Because the original thought was to get opinions. You know what I'm saying? So your mind was open to hearing what people had to say. So to try to say that you put something out to hear what people had to say, but then because you ain't hear what you wanted, or I don't care what they say, you can't do that. You just look stupid. You look emotional. You look like your butt hurt, which is a lot of times what happens in social media world. You know what I mean? That's not just a YouTube thing. That's everywhere. You know what I mean? The reaction that you get isn't always the one that you want, and people don't understand that. They just live in this la-la land where they think everybody is supposed to agree with everything that they say, and it just doesn't work like that. And it's cool as long as you understand that. And by you understanding that, it allows you to move better, and by moving better, you know what to put out there and what not to put out there. Sometimes you just gotta wait and hold on to that thing like a baby. You know, like a chicken in a chicken nest. It's not ready to fly yet. So I'm going to keep it in the nest. I'm going to keep working on it. You know, I got a couple of plans and ideas that I got going on for my life. About 2, 3 to be specific. But I'm just not ready to put them out there as of yet because they're still babies. I'm still learning. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, how I'm going to execute. And I just don't want to put that out there yet to be diced up until I'm concrete for certain, or I'm already halfway there, or I'm already started the process. Because when you've already started the idea, well, then at that point it's not an idea anymore, it's a plan. So when you've already started the plan, and then people start chopping up the first half of your plan, but you're already 25% there, you don't care anymore. But when that plan is still an idea and just wishful thinking, and somebody chops it up, it deters you from your thinking of wanting to do it, and it backs up, and then you become a flip-flopper like myself because you're depending too much on other people's opinions on something that you should have already had put together before you even gave it to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like when you put an idea out there and you give it to people, it's not for them, at least not the general, maybe your inner circle, but it's not for them to help you. Okay, for example, if you're building a building, right, and you start at the foundation, you don't go in my particular example, you don't go seeking help or opinions on how to do the foundation. That's something that you have to put down. Period. You know what I'm saying? Or your inner circle. You have to do that foundation. You have to make sure that that is exactly how you want it. Now, you can seek out advice for how to do the first floor, second floor, the windows, the elevator, the desk, and all that, because if that stuff falls down, you still got the solid foundation on which you can just start over and keep going. You know what I mean? But if you allow somebody to mess up the foundation of what you're trying to do, it ruins the whole thing and you can lose the entire building. And that's what was happening a lot with me with putting my ideas out there. My thoughts is that I was allowing people, and some people could say that it's just, that's a weak-minded person. Call it what you want, man. I'm just trying to have a moment of vulnerability with my subscribers. I was putting it out there too much, man. And when you put it out there too much, people taint it. People just, everybody ain't for you. And I think that's, something that I've learned a lot in the last 4 years. Everybody is not for you. Period. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. I'm going to move forward my YouTube, doing different things, doing different ideas, talking more about trucking, how-to videos, talking about, just different opinions about different things in trucking, outside of trucking, and just, you know how it is, man. I'm just come up with it. But I will say that the volume of videos will die down. You're not going to get a video every day from me. I'm not going to be that channel. I'm more focused on the quality of my content than the quantity. Putting out 6 videos or doing 6 videos in one setting, putting out a video every day. Yeah, that's cool to get your numbers up. But as far as the substance in which you're speaking on, I think that's the best way to, if you want to improve your subscribers, if you want to improve the continued growth of your channel. You know what I mean? And I can speak that from experience, because when I was putting out those videos every single day, oh yeah, my YouTube check was nice. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the volume that was coming in. But when you focus on the quality of the channel, then you see some of these YouTubers and how their pages have grown from nothing to something now. You know what I mean? So that's just my opinion. You're not going to get, as much access to Jay. And who knows, man, maybe I'll change my mind maybe down the line. Maybe once I hit 10,000 subscribers, which is definitely a goal for this year, and I get that join app and stuff, maybe then I'll be able to do exclusive stuff on my personal life and things to that nature. But until such a time, man, right now it's just a lot of surface level stuff from me. I will recap what has been going on these last 3 months, and I will catch you guys up. But besides that, I'm not going to get into the specifics of what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis and what I have planned. I just think that's the best thing for me. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's the best thing for my channel and for you guys. Because, again, you guys don't want to just keep hearing about me over and over and over and over and over and over again. Some of you do, and I support you, and I love you for that. But, I think majority of them are either on my Instagram or maybe Facebook. I don't know. It's very few truckers on my Facebook anymore. So, but anyways, I've submitted this video talking about myself, and you see how boring this was. So if you're still here, I appreciate you watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for exclusive content that's going to be coming soon. I'm going to try to do at least 3 to 4 videos a week. I'm not going to do every day. Try to do more live feeds, more interaction, things like that. And besides that, man, that's all I got, man. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you waiting on me. It's all love, man. As always, stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God, family, trucking, man. I'm gone.